Hello students, welcome to the course Numerical and Statistical Method. Today we will solve transcendental equation with the help of iteration method. Before iteration method, we have already studied about bisection method and regular fallacy method. To find the roots of equation fx is equal to 0 by successive approximation, we rewrite equation 1. Here equation 1 is fx equal to 0. We will rewrite it as x equal to phi x. Okay, when I will take one example, then you will understand this more properly, that why I have written x equal to phi x. The root of equation 1 are the same as the point of intersection of straight line y equal to x and the curve representing y equal to phi x. Meaning of this you can understand with the help of the graph which is given in next slide. This is the graph, this is the equation. This is the equation of y equal to x, and this is x equal to y equal to phi x. The intersection of these 2 points, this is the intersection of the intersection. Here you will get the roots of the equation. So this is the graph of whatever I have explained earlier. So what we will do here, we will consider x equal to x naught be an initial approximation of the desired root alpha. Then first approximation we will find with the help of x1, which is known as x1, with the help of that x naught. Similarly we will find second approximation x2 with the help of phi x1. Similarly xn as phi xn minus 1. So you will understand whole this concept with the help of one example which I have taken afterwards. This is the question. This is the question. Here you have to find a real root of the equation cos x equal to 3x minus 1. This equation, as in this equation there is cos x trigonometric function, so it is transcendental equation. Earlier I have explained that this type of equation is transcendental equation, and we have to take correct up to 3 decimal places for using iteration method. So what we will do here fx is given as, if we have to write fx, then cos x is equal to 3x minus 1. So fx we can write as cos x minus 3x plus 1. Okay, this 3x will come this side, and this minus 1 will come this side, then it will become plus 1. Now we will check that at which points it is positive and negative. So if we will substitute 0, then cos 0 is 1. 1 minus 0 plus 1, it will become 2, so it is positive. Now if we will substitute pi by 2, because here cos is there, so I am using pi by 2. Okay, if we will put pi by 2, then cos pi by 2 is 0, and minus 3 pi, cos pi by 2 is 0, then minus 3 pi by 2 plus 1, you will get approximately this value, minus 3.712. For this you have to use calculator. With the help of calculator you can easily find out whatever the value I have written. So for at 0 we are getting positive value, and at pi by 2 we are getting negative value. So as we have done in earlier methods, whenever one positive and negative values are there, the root is always lying between 0 and means between positive and negative one, that is 0 and pi by 2. So this is all about we have discussed earlier also about this in each and every method, like a regular fallacy or bisection. In both the methods we are doing same, that first we are finding one value for which the whole function is giving positive value, and another value for which whole function is giving negative value. So afterwards, in iteration method, the important concept is this. Our question is, our question was fx equal to cos x minus 3x plus 1. Okay, this is our question. So if we have to find the value of x with the help of this, if we have to find the value of x, this is the value of fx, that is cos x minus 3x plus 1. So if we will keep 3x here, we will place it here, and then here it will we will left with cos x plus 1. If we have to find the value of x, then it will become this 1, this 3 is in multiplication, so it will come on this side, then it will become 1 by 3 cos x plus 1. So x will become x is equal to 1 by 3 cos x plus 1. This is the value. This is the value of x equal to 1 by 3 cos x plus 1. Earlier in earlier slide only I have mentioned that we have to find x equal to fx. Okay, fx equal to 0 is given, and with the help of this we have to find x equal to phi x. So similarly here also, in that question also, we are finding x equal to 1 by 3 cos x plus 1. This kind of function I have we have find, because in this method only I have, in this algorithm of iteration method I have explained earlier. Now next, okay, in this x is equal to 1 by 3 cos x plus 1. Now we will differentiate it. We will differentiate this value x, phi dash x. Then if you will differentiate this function, then 1 by 3, as it is outside, so we will write 1 by 3 differentiation of cos x is sin x. It is minus sin x, but I have written sin x. You can put here minus also. Plus 1, differentiation of 1 is 0. So here we will we will get minus sin x by 3. So if you will put a mod sign in both side, mod, then the negative one will convert into positive one. It will become 1 by 3 mod sin x. And if you will substitute any value between 0 to pi by 2 in this sin x, then you will get all values less than 1 only. So this is the method for it iteration, that whatever the phi dash x will be there, it should be less than 1. Okay, so here I have got if here you will put 0, then 0, if you will put, then this whole function will become 0 and it is less than 1. If you will put 45 degree, that is pi by 2, pi by 4, if you will put, then also you will get then also pi it at pi by 4 also you will get 1 by root 2, and 1 by 3 multiplied by 1 by root 2 is less than 1. So in all values 0 to pi by pi by 2 we are getting less than 1 only. So this is correct, hence the iteration method can be applied. Means here I have written iteration method can be applied. It means it is necessary that whatever the value you are getting after differentiating, whatever the value, whatever the function you will get, you have to first check that whether it is less than 1 or not. If it is not less than 1, then you cannot use iteration method there. Okay, so one more example we will do in this this whole explanation will be done very finely. So we can apply iteration method here. Now we start with, we have to first take one approximate value, that is x naught, that is known as x naught. And because my interval is 0 to pi by 2, so we can take any value between 0 to pi by 2, but I have chosen 0 because it is easier to calculate. If we will start from 0, then it is easy to calculate. If you will choose pi by 4 or pi by 2 also, then also it can be possible, it is possible to find the answer, but I have chosen here 0. It's all about you, that what value you will choose for successive approximation. Now similarly, as we have selected x not equal to 0, so we will start our calculation. As first calculation is x1, we have to find first approximate value. This is known as first approximate value. This is first approximate value. What we will do, phi x naught 1 by 3 cos 0 plus 1 is equal to, if you will find the value of this function with the help of calculator, you will get this. So this is our first approximate value, x1 equal to 0.667. Now next we will find second approximate value. Second approximate value, for second approximate value the formula is phi x1. Okay, before moving to this formula, I want to explain what I have explained earlier. See, this is earlier only I have explained that the formula for xn is xn equal to phi xn minus 1. Means if in place of n there is 7, then here it will be phi x6. Okay, so if means the value of n, and here the value is n minus 1, means always this one is 1 greater than that, this one. So this is the way how I have so this whole is the algorithm for iteration method, that how we will use. But if you will if I will explain this with the help of example, then it is more easier to understand. So try to understand the example properly. That first what I have done, first I have written this whole function in terms of x, this whole function in terms of x, and afterwards I have differentiated. After differentiating, I have find the value of mod phi x. If the value is less than 1, then only iteration method is applicable, otherwise it is not applicable. Now afterwards, with the help of that formula, I am finding out the approximate value. As here I have, as here I have selected, here I have selected x1 equal to phi x naught, because if here 1 is there, then it should be 0. Okay, so similarly, if you will substitute in the value 1 by 3 cos 0 plus 1, then you will get this. Similarly, second approximation if you will do, then this value, then you have to put this value here in place of x. Okay, and then you will get 0.6093. Then this value here, you have to, in place of x, you have to substitute this value, you have to substitute here. Similarly, this value you have to substitute here, and you have to continue this process till you will get same result for 3 decimal. In question only it is mentioned that you have to correct up to 3 decimal places. See here, 3 decimal places 6.06, again it is 0.607, afterwards it is 0.607, means here both the values 0.607 0.607 is similar. That's why I have to, because here 6.07 and 6.07 is similar, that's why I have stopped my calculation at sixth approximation. As we are for third for 3 decimal places, we have corrected the value and got the proper answer. So this is the way to find any root with the help of iteration method. It is very important method, and it is also same, almost same as a regular fallacy and a bisection method. Only one thing you have to consider here, that you have to find the value of x, and after, with the help of you have to find the value of x, and with the help of this x, you have to first differentiate, and afterwards you have to find that whether the value is less than 1 or not. If it is not less, it means you cannot apply iteration method. If it is less, then only you can apply here. So this is all about iteration method. We will do one more question from iteration method, which is algebraic equation. This equation is transcendental equation. We will do one more question with of algebraic equation. So first, whatever the question I am solving, you have to solve it in your copy by own. Try to solve that question by own, then only you will understand that what is the exact procedure. Okay, so do all these things, and if any doubt is there, you can ask your questions in discussion forum. Thank you.